Over 60. Meet the 5 worst meats you should never touch, and 5 you should eat every day. What you put on your plate could be the game changer between aging healthily or living with limitations. And few choices impact as much as the meats you eat every day. Some of them inflame your body, clog arteries, and speed up aging. Others, however, nourish your muscles, protect your heart, and strengthen your mind. Did you know eating the wrong meat can raise your risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and even dementia? Worse, many of these meats have been in your routine for years, and you might not even realize the damage they're doing. But hold on, this video isn't just about what to cut out. It's also about what you should eat to have more energy, mobility, and health after 60. Discover the 5 worst meats you should never touch again, and the 5 you should include daily in your diet. The difference between them could be the key to living longer and better. Stick around till the end. Your body will thank you. Let's start with what you should avoid. Chapter 5. Processed meats. Ever stop to think about what really makes up that sausage or hot dog that seems so convenient? These foods, though common, are loaded with ingredients that don't do your body any favors, especially after 60. Chemical preservatives, artificial additives, and colorings are often added to boost flavor and extend shelf life. The problem is these components inflame your body and harm your cardiovascular system. It's like lighting a fire in a dry forest. Your body can't handle so much daily aggression. Besides preservatives, these products are high in sodium, a direct threat to blood pressure. High blood pressure is a silent but dangerous factor contributing to heart disease, strokes, and kidney problems. For older folks, this risk multiplies. That's because as we age, our bodies get more sensitive to electrolyte imbalances. A snack with sausage might seem harmless, but could be putting your health at risk without you noticing. Another critical point is the saturated fat in these foods. It builds up in arteries, making circulation harder and forcing your heart to work more. Over time, this leads to artery blockages and coronary diseases. It's not just about avoiding illness, but aiming for daily well-being. Cutting out processed meats, many people report better energy, sleep, and even mood. Your body starts working better, with fewer toxins in your blood. You'll feel the difference in your gut, skin, and even mind. You often see these meats at parties, barbecues, and quick meals, which reinforces the habit. But remember, convenience doesn't always mix with health. Cooking your own protein, even something simple like grilled chicken or baked fish, is way healthier. Smart swaps are the path to avoid serious problems. After all, we're talking about your health, and it deserves attention. Keep in mind many of these foods taste good precisely because of flavor enhancers. That creates a false sense of pleasure and makes moderation tough. Your brain gets tricked, craving more and more of that harmful food. That's why it's easy to eat several slices of bologna or mini sausages at once. But that momentary pleasure isn't worth the damage piling up over the years. Chapter 4. High-fat beef. Who doesn't love a good grilled ribeye or juicy ribs? These meats, tasty as they are, come packed with saturated fat. The problem is that after 60, your metabolism slows down, and your body doesn't handle this kind of fat as well. Excess fat can build up in arteries, causing fatty plaques that raise the risk of heart attack and stroke. What seems like a pleasure on your plate can be a hidden enemy to your health. Saturated fat is a major cause of raising bad cholesterol, LDL. When it rises, arteries lose elasticity and circulation suffers. This forces your heart to work harder and favors high blood pressure. Over time, this can lead to heart failure and other serious issues. Eating fatty beef is like carrying an unnecessary weight on your body's shoulders. Beyond cardiovascular impact, these meats also hurt your liver and pancreas. The liver has to work harder to process the fat, while the pancreas struggles to regulate insulin. This can trigger insulin resistance and contribute to type 2 diabetes, all because of frequent consumption of very fatty cuts. The price of indulgence is higher than you think. Of course, beef has benefits, but it all depends on cut choice and eating frequency. Once a week, in small portions, might be okay if you're healthy. But eating ribs or ribeye in large amounts multiple times a week is a sure recipe for trouble, especially if paired with alcohol and salty foods. That combo is explosive. Another worry is how these meats are cooked. Very fatty cuts grilled on barbecues tend to burn and form toxic substances. These compounds link to inflammation and higher cancer risk. Plus, excess smoke and charcoal mess with digestion too. So it's not just the meat, but the whole context of consumption. These meats are common at weekend lunches or celebrations, and often, people overdo portions at those times. That means one meal can undo days of balance without realizing it. Chapter 3. Smoked meats. The smell of bacon frying in the pan can be irresistible, but have you thought about what comes with it? Smoked meats are loaded with sodium, preservatives, and chemicals formed during smoking. These elements inflame the body and make the circulatory system struggle. For those over 60, it's a silent danger growing with every meal. During smoking, compounds like polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons form. These link to higher cancer risk and premature cell aging. They enter your body easily and affect organs like liver, kidneys, and heart. Eating smoked bacon or ham means exposing yourself to toxins without noticing. It's like breathing smoke without seeing the fire. Another concern is the excess salt, which directly harms blood vessels. Too much salt favors fluid retention and high blood pressure. It also makes kidneys work overtime to get rid of the excess. Over time, this overload damages organs, all from a slice of bacon or smoked ham at breakfast. Flavor enhancers and preservatives also deserve attention. Many of these, like nitrites and nitrates, are considered carcinogenic. Frequent intake raises digestive and cardiovascular disease risks. Even if the package says natural or artisan, smoking is still harsh on your body. Natural doesn't always mean healthy here. Remember, inflammation from these meats doesn't show up right away. It builds up over time, causing damage only noticed years later. This is the hidden danger behind common eating habits. A seemingly simple choice can trigger serious problems. That's why paying close attention to what you eat must be constant and careful. If you often feel swelling, joint pain, or fatigue, maybe your diet is the cause. Smoked meats contribute to these symptoms by causing systemic inflammation. Cutting down or quitting them can bring relief and more energy, all without needing meds. Healing often starts on your plate. Chapter 2. Fatty pork. Pork can be nutritious if lean and well cooked, but cuts like belly and pork rinds are saturated fat champions. These parts, very calorie dense, overload your body, especially liver and heart. For those over 60, this overload is a real, constant risk. It's no exaggeration to say pork rinds can be a daily hidden enemy. Saturated fat in these cuts raises bad cholesterol and clogs arteries. Blood flows with difficulty, making the heart work harder and favoring hypertension. Frequent intake can also cause visceral fat buildup, the fat around organs. This fat is very dangerous and linked to chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes and heart failure. Another common problem is how these meats are cooked. Frying in reused oil, for example, releases toxins that worsen inflammation. Eating pork rinds or fried pork belly is common in many families, especially at gatherings. But these are moments when we need to be extra careful. Occasional indulgence can become a destructive habit. Keep in mind, as you age, your body loses part of its ability to digest fatty foods. This can cause discomfort like heartburn, reflux, and slow digestion. Excess fat can also mess with metabolism and blood sugar. If you're pre-diabetic or on blood pressure meds, steer clear of these foods. Prevention is always easier than treatment. Despite the tasty crunch, pork rind is one of the worst fat examples in food. It offers no fiber, vitamins, or minerals in meaningful amounts. Instead, it takes space that could be used by far more nutritious foods. This bad choice directly harms your health long-term. Swapping pork rinds for roasted veggies or lean protein could be a game changer. Pork doesn't need to be cut out completely, but you should choose wisely. Lean parts like loin are much better options. Cooking method also matters. Prefer roasting over frying. Avoid recipes with lots of oil or visible fat. Chapter 1. Industrial processed meats. It's hard to resist a slice of salami or pepperoni in your afternoon snack. But what many don't know is these industrial processed meats are real health attackers, especially after 60. They carry a dangerous combo of bad fats, chemical additives, and alarming sodium levels. Eating these often may be causing silent inflammation in your body. And worst, damage you don't notice until it's too late. Nitrites and nitrates used as preservatives are a big concern. In excess, they can turn into carcinogens inside your body. These additives link directly to higher colorectal cancer risk and other serious issues. For those in a life phase needing more body care, these threats must be taken seriously. The danger isn't just the fat, but also what you don't see. Another critical point is the type of fat used in these meats. They often have high amounts of saturated and trans fats, raising bad cholesterol and lowering good cholesterol. This imbalance is highly inflammatory and harms arteries, heart, and even brain. Over time, this favors cardiovascular disease and cognitive decline, all from a seemingly harmless snack. Besides that, processed meats go through industrial processes that strip almost all natural nutrients. What's left is a strong-flavored but vitamin-dash, mineral-dash, and fiber-poor product. Basically, empty calories that just overload your digestive system. For a body needing functional foods, this kind of meat offers no real benefits. Instead, it harms you in many ways. You might think a little salami once in a while is fine, but repetition creates habit, and habit forms the problem. These processed meats often show up in quick sandwiches, pizzas, cold cuts, or appetizers. Even small, repeated amounts add up to a significant health impact. And since they have a strong, addictive flavor, it's easy to overdo without noticing. The damage is cumulative and sneaky. Another worry is these foods' effect on gut health. Chemical additives and lack of fiber harm gut flora balance. This affects digestion, immunity, and even neurotransmitter production like serotonin. Luckily, there are simple and effective swaps for these products. How about replacing salami with shredded chicken, seasoned with natural herbs, or hummus, boiled eggs, or lower-fat cheeses? You can keep meals tasty and easy without relying on processed meats. With more natural choices, your body responds with more energy, less inflammation, and better quality of life. Remember, your health is an investment, not a sacrifice. Now let's talk about the 5 healthy meats you should eat. Number 5. Skinless organic chicken. Organic chicken, especially skinless, is one of the best protein choices for anyone wanting to stay healthy after 60. Being lean, it provides high-quality protein without excess saturated fat found in other options. The lack of hormones and antibiotics, typical of organic chicken, also helps keep your body less inflamed. And most importantly, it's affordable and easy to prepare at home. Eating well doesn't have to be complicated. Chicken protein is essential to maintain muscle mass, which naturally tends to decline with age. Including this meat regularly in your diet can slow muscle loss and keep physical strength. This is crucial for mobility, balance, and even fall prevention. A strong body starts with a diet rich in lean protein. Organic chicken offers that with lightness and flavor. Also, chicken helps control body weight. It's easier to digest, and when eaten with veggies and whole grains, keeps you full longer. This avoids unnecessary snacking and cuts empty calorie intake. For those wanting an active metabolism, this meat is a great ally. Keeping weight in check means more energy and fewer metabolic risks. Another big plus is immune system support. Chicken is rich in B-complex vitamins like B6, involved in many metabolic functions and antibody production. It also has selenium, a mineral vital for thyroid function and natural body defenses. Eating chicken nourishes muscles and boosts defenses against infections and disease. Preparing organic chicken can be versatile and healthy. Roasted with herbs, grilled with veggies, cooked in light broths, many options preserve flavor and nutrients. Removing the skin before cooking cuts a good chunk of saturated fat. When paired with natural seasonings like rosemary, garlic, and lemon, the dish becomes tasty and nutritious at once. Healthy eating can and should be enjoyable. Remember, conventional chicken often contains antibiotic and hormone residues that affect your body's balance. So opting for organic is usually safer, especially if your immune system is sensitive. Number 4. Turkey breast. Turkey breast is one of the leanest meats recommended for those seeking health and lightness in their diet, especially after 60. Rich in high-quality protein and very low in saturated fat, It helps strengthen muscles and control cholesterol. Plus, it's easy to digest, which helps those with sensitive stomachs or digestive issues. A practical, functional, and very versatile kitchen choice. Nourishes without overloading. Another big benefit of turkey breast is its effect on metabolism. It contains tryptophan, an amino acid that helps produce serotonin, the feel-good hormone. That means besides nourishing you, this meat helps balance mood and improve sleep quality. Eating well is also caring for mental health. Turkey breast supports body and mind at once. However, it's important to choose natural, preservative-free versions. Many industrial brands sell processed turkey breast loaded with chemicals and sodium. Avoid these, as their harms cancel out the benefits of lean meat. Ideally, cook at home or buy fresh cuts from trusted butchers. The source of your food makes all the difference in nutritional quality. Including turkey breast daily is an efficient strategy to keep protein levels right. You can grill, roast, or shred it into salads, omelets, and natural sandwiches. It's a great alternative to fatty or processed meats. With creativity, you can make tasty, nutritious meals from simple ingredients. The key is making conscious choices every day. This meat is also rich in B-complex vitamins, crucial for nervous system function and energy production. It provides vitamin B3, which helps keep skin healthy and supports heart health. Regular turkey breast intake, combined with veggies and whole grains, promotes balance and vitality. Eating well is an investment for now and the future. Also, turkey breast helps maintain bone mass. Its protein load helps preserve bone density, which is especially important for osteoporosis prevention. When combined with a calcium and vitamin D-rich diet, it strengthens your skeleton and prevents fractures. Bone health is essential for an active, independent life after 60. Number 3. Lean beef. Not all red meat needs to be avoided. Lean cuts like eye of round and filet mignon are excellent protein sources and can fit a healthy diet even after 60. The difference is in saturated fat content, which is much lower in these cuts. This lets you get their nutrients without risking heart health. A smart choice for those wanting to keep muscle strength responsibly. These cuts are also rich in heme iron, the type your body absorbs best. This mineral is key to preventing anemia, common in older adults causing fatigue, weakness, and low immunity. Regular lean beef intake helps keep iron levels balanced. This is vital for daily energy and stamina. Eating smart means fueling your body right. Another nutrient here is zinc, crucial for your immune system. Zinc helps wound healing, cell regeneration, and cognitive function. Plus, it aids appetite control and protein and carb metabolism. It's essential for anyone wanting to age with vitality. And it's right there in a moderate portion of lean beef. How you cook these cuts matters a lot too. Avoid frying and choose grilling, roasting, or pressure cooking with veggies. This keeps nutrients and minimizes fat use. Using natural seasonings like herbs, garlic, onion, and turmeric makes dishes tasty and anti-inflammatory. Cooking well isn't hard, it's just a habit. A controlled portion, up to 100 grams per meal, is enough to get benefits. The secret is moderation and food quality. Avoid excesses, especially if you have cholesterol restrictions or heart issues. But with balance, lean beef is a great ally, and you can enjoy it safely and happily. These meats also provide creatine, a natural compound that boosts physical performance and muscle recovery. This is great for people who exercise, even lightly. Daily walks, for example, need good muscle support. Lean beef helps preserve and build that structure. A well-thought diet supports movement and independence. Number 2. Fish like salmon, sardines, and tilapia. Fish are true superfoods, especially salmon, sardines, and tilapia. They're rich in high-quality protein, easy to digest, and have a super healthy fat profile. Unlike red meats, these fish provide omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation and protect the heart. For those over 60, adding fish to your menu is almost a must to keep healthy. Omega-3 in these fish directly lowers bad cholesterol and raises the good kind. It also helps control blood pressure and improves blood circulation. All this cuts cardiovascular disease risk, a top killer in people over 60. Just one fish serving can be powerful protection. Beyond heart benefits, fish are great for your brain. Omega-3 supports neuron communication, helps prevent Alzheimer's, and boosts memory. If you want to keep your mind sharp with age, this food is essential. Studies show regular fish eaters have less dementia risk. A real nature gift for cognitive longevity. These fish are also rich in vitamin D and calcium, which help strengthen bones and prevent osteoporosis. Sardines, for example, eaten with bones, are excellent sources. If you struggle to keep good vitamin D levels, fatty fish can be a natural, effective option. They also help absorb other key minerals. Salmon is considered the most complete fish, but also the priciest. Tilapia, on the other hand, is affordable and versatile, great grilled, baked, or cooked with veggies. Sardines, fresh or canned with low salt, are another great cheap and nutritious alternative. The key is variety and eating regularly. Twice a week is ideal. However, watch source and cooking method. Avoid fried fish or those with processed sauces, which kill natural benefits. Prefer baking or grilling with natural herbs, lemon, and olive oil. This keeps nutrients and boosts anti-inflammatory effects. A simple dish can be a powerful medicine. Number 1. Rabbit meat. Rabbit meat is an underused gem in healthy eating, but its benefits are countless, especially if you want lightness and nutrition after 60. It's extremely lean, low in fat and cholesterol, and rich in high-quality protein. This means it feeds muscles without overloading your heart or digestive system. A functional food that blends health and flavor surprisingly well. Being easy to digest, rabbit meat is great for people with slow digestion, reflux, or gut issues. It offers a light yet nutritious meal, perfect for avoiding discomfort after eating. A much better alternative than processed or fatty meats. Its composition also boosts metabolism and helps nutrient absorption. Another strong point is its B-complex vitamin richness, like B12, essential for red blood cell production and neurological health. As we age, absorption of this vitamin tends to drop, and rabbit meat is a great ally for keeping good levels. It also provides phosphorus and potassium, supporting bone health and muscle function. A complete food for those seeking longevity. Many avoid rabbit meat due to lack of habit or access, but when added to the diet, it can be a game changer. Its flavor is mild, similar to chicken, which helps palate adjustment. It can be cooked similarly, roasted, stewed, braised, or grilled. With natural seasonings, it becomes a refined, light dish, ideal for daily meals. Besides nutrients, rabbit meat is naturally hypoallergenic and rarely causes adverse reactions. This makes it an excellent choice for people with food sensitivities. Another plus is that rabbit farming tends to be more sustainable, making this choice eco-friendly too. Eating well and caring for the planet can go hand in hand. With low fat, rabbit meat helps control cholesterol and blood pressure. That makes it a direct ally in preventing cardiovascular diseases, common in older age. Its lightness is also key for those aiming to maintain weight or ease strain on kidneys and liver. A food that respects the limits of a mature body. You can find rabbit meat at local markets, farmers' fairs, or specialty butcher shops. Though still not very popular, its consumption is growing thanks to health benefits. And to keep getting the best videos for your health and well-being, subscribe to the channel. It exists for a simple reason: to help you become a stronger, happier person. And in the video popping up on your screen right now, I reveal 10 collagen-rich fruits you should eat for your legs and joints. To watch that video, just click on the screen. See you in the next video.